Estamos ao vivo. Hello, guys. What's up? How are you today? Like this, okay. Hello, hello, hello. I'm fine, Lucas. How are you? Hello, Caio. Panchal, Moin. We're going to start 10 and 10. Fala, Rômulo, beleza? Guilherme. Miniod is there. Let me just change the lights a little bit more like this. Okay. Yeah. It's better. Hello, Kaustub. How are you? German. Buongiorno. Yes, I'm full of energy. I'm back again. After 14 days of a crazy work, tough work, doing the 140 perspective ebook. I hope you like it, guys, and you're practicing right now and learning a lot. Okay. Okay. Come on, guys, smash the like button. Galera, bota esse curtir aí. Vamos lá. Vou ficar do lado do Baby Yoda aqui. Vamos assistir junto a aula. Eu e ele aqui, ó. Fala, Reis. Beleza? Vai virar youtuber. Logo mais. Bom dia, Gilney. What's the average fees of design schools in Brazil? How can I say? In dollars, maybe $600. Maybe. I don't know yet, but between something between $400 and $600. Hello, Git. Exactly, Shob. This is a good point. The ebook is awesome. Practicing one sketch per day means we'll be busy for the next 140 days. Exactly. Yeah, I think this is the best way to use the iPhone earphones, but I don't like much using like this because always it drop downs from my ears, so I just do something like this. Okay. It's good. It's good. Okay, guys, just one more minute and we can start. Ebook by link. Let me take a look right here. I'm gonna put on the screen, and then you can buy it. Let me see. This is the link. Share. Let me copy the link. Just 1 minute. Okay. Automotive. Perspective. Já vamos começar. Dessa maneira fica mais fácil. English, português. Deixa eu colocar em português também. Espera, vamos começar para não ficar tarde. Ok. Here we go. This is the link. Okay, guys, if you wanted to purchase the 140 ebook today, these are the links. Okay, we have the links in English and we have the links in Portuguese. So go there and start sketching today. So today in this live, I'm gonna approach 3 topics. Topic number 1 is how to create the wheels brush. Okay, it's quite simple, easy, and it's really effective. And the second topic is how to manage paths in Adobe Photoshop. This is amazing. Okay, it's gonna blow your minds if you're not a student from my courses called 3 Pillars of Rendering. You're gonna learn a little bit more about how do I manage my paths. Okay, and third topic is how to use some tips on how to use your 140 ebook. Okay, so I'm gonna translate em português. Então, galera, hoje nós vamos falar de 3 coisas essenciais. Primeiro, nós vamos falar sobre como criar o brush de rodas, que todo mundo me pergunta. Depois nós vamos falar sobre os paths, como trabalhar com os paths, como fazer composição com os paths, enfim, a maneira como eu lido com os paths no Photoshop. Então, se você não é aluno do 3 Pilares do Rendering e não sabe direito ainda como trabalhar com os paths, eu vou te dar uma aula aqui, uma visão geral de como você pode trabalhar os paths dessa maneira. E depois, se você achar interessante, mais para frente, você se torna um aluno do 3 Pilares do Rendering que vai te ajudar demais a elevar o seu nível na sua carreira, tá bom? E o terceiro tópico é como tirar o melhor proveito do seu e-book de 140 perspectivas. Então, se você também ainda não adquiriu o 140 perspectivas, os links estão aqui na tela, tá bom? É uma maneira de você poder trabalhar de um jeito fácil com o seu e-book. Eu até esqueci de pegar papel e lápis aqui, mas não, acho que eu tenho aqui. Tenho. Então, vamos lá. Don't worry, Maureen. We're gonna first topic today, wheel brushes. Second topic, paths, and third topic, 140 ebook perspective. Okay, so let's get started. I don't know if I'm gonna Let me see if it's necessary or not. No, okay, that's fine. Let's do it. So first of all, let me share the screen. Okay, now we have the screen. As you know, I have a lot of wheel brushes, like I don't know what version I opened. Okay, here, as you can see, I have some nice brushes right here. I have my pencil brushes, and I have a lot of wheel brushes. So one of the most important things when I create my own wheel brushes, I always pick up some pictures where can I have the side view and the perspective of the same wheel. Okay, so let's take a look on a night car show, for instance. Where can I how can we get some kind of a nice wheels? Let me see if I can add this screen in this place instead of the Photoshop one. Okay, now we have the Google one right here. Então, quando eu vou fazer um brush de roda, eu sempre me certifico de conseguir imagens em que eu tenho essa roda na vista lateral e no 3/4. Eu vou pegar como exemplo aqui uma que eu já tinha visto da Renault. I'm gonna pick up one from Renault, which is nice. Anamorphous. Envision. Let's take a look on this. So we have maybe. I don't think we're gonna spend 3 hours in this review today, okay, guys? So I think it's gonna be very quick but very effective. Okay, so now we have 3 images. I mean, in this case, it's not it's a good resolution, but if you want it, you can Google it for high resolution images. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna pick up this one, just copy this image. Let's pick up the Photoshop screen again. And I'm gonna place it right here. Control V just to paste. Let's go back and get the other ones. So I have this one. I like this one because we have a nice offset. The wheels looks pretty three-dimensional. So let's copy this one and place again into the Adobe Photoshop. Let's get back. I think I need to, yeah, like this. And maybe another one like this. Copy image and go back again to Adobe Photoshop. Okay, now we have 3 different images that we can pick up those wheels. So next step, let's start with the side view. We just have to pick up this one. I'm gonna use a path, create a new path right here, and try to use, if you wanted, you can pick up just a little bit of the tire graphics to make your, it will help to make your sketch looks more realistic sometimes. But it's not a rule. If you want it, you can pick up just the wheel edges. But in this case, I'm gonna pick up a little bit more and use the tire edges as well. So let's create a selection with this, okay? And then with Ctrl G, you can create this wheel. And just pick up this one right now. I'm gonna expand a little bit more to have a nice resolution when I start drawing. Ok? Fala, Rubens, beleza? Tamo junto. Another one. Então, vocês viram, aqui eu só criei um path, tá? Para pegar aquela roda. Peguei a roda, você pode escolher se você quer somente a edge da roda ou se você quer também que pegue um pouco do pneu. Eu, às vezes, recomendo pegar um pouquinho do pneu porque ajuda você também, inclusive, ter uma limitação para não fazer a roda extremamente grande e exagerada. E fica um pouco mais realista o desenho. Ajuda no final das contas. Aqui nesse caso, in this case, let's do the same. Let's pick up, let's include a little bit the tires, the tire edges. Okay, just a nice edges right here. Okay, let's pick up this one. Ctrl J again. Now we have this. I'm not gonna pick up this one. I could pick up this one because sometimes I like to use the wheels a little bit twisted, but it should be better to have the whole wheel right here. Well, we have this one. Sometimes, another tip, sometimes if you're working with the car with a little bit of perspective, it's a nice idea to have both front and rear wheels because as you can see, we have some kind of a deepness in the scene. So it distorts a little bit the center of those wheels. So sometimes it's good to have both. In this case, I'm gonna do just one, okay? But that's fine to have both. Another thing, let's keep all of them in the same size. So I'm gonna just Ctrl T, pixels. Let's see how many pixels do we have right here. Let's use 600. It's just an example. It's not you don't need to have all of this precision, but I'm gonna set up 600. You can set up 500, 800, 1,000 as you wish, okay? In this case, we have both. And now I'm gonna pick up another one, maybe this one and this one, because we have some kind of a different angles. Again, let's use this. Okay, just rotate a little bit. And you can do this not only with real picture wheels, but you can create the same. You can create some wheels into 3D modeling softwares like Alias or Blender, and then you can import and create your own brush set You can do the same using some kind of sketches you're doing. For example, in the case of a 140 perspective ebook, to make my work a little bit more smart and fast, I didn't draw all those wheels. I had set up some kind of wheels and use it in most of the views. Então, galera, para otimizar o trabalho de vocês, vocês não precisam... vocês podem fazer as rodas tanto no... pegar fotos de carros para usar as rodas. Você pode criar as rodas tanto no Alias quanto no Blender, Maya, o software que vocês quiserem. E vocês podem fazer também as rodas na mão, desenhar tudo bonitinho, pintar legal, e aí depois você usar isso como um template. Tem que facilitar a vida de vocês isso aqui. Por exemplo, no caso do livro de 140 perspectivas, eu não desenhei a roda em todos os casos. Como era muita perspectiva que eu tinha que desenhar, então eu já criei um setup de rodas que eu só pegava lá, papo na perspectiva e já botava para desenhar, entendeu? Então, facilite a vida de vocês na hora de trabalhar. Foque no que é mais importante, que é a tua criação. So again, Ctrl J, and now we have another wheel set. It's quite the same, but that's fine. That's fine. We can use this. I don't know if we have another. Let me see if we have another perspective that could be useful for us in this case. Yeah, maybe we have this one, I think, or not. Let me see. This one. This one is good. Let's copy this. Because it's a little bit wider, it's in a wider angle. It's not so close like this, so we don't need to keep that. Copy, paste, okay. Let's pick up this one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we can set this one or copy and paste and set again. Find the best perspective in this case, right? Yeah, in this case, I'm gonna pick up just the wheels, okay? New selection, Ctrl J. And now we have 3 different angles for those wheels, okay? Fine. Let me set up 600. Okay. Next step. Let's pick up all of them and desaturate those images. Okay, so shortcut Shift Ctrl U, then you can desaturate. Shift Ctrl U again, Shift Ctrl U again. And if you want it, Shift Ctrl L to automatically adjust the levels in the image, okay? Just the levels of shadows, midtones, and highlights. Now we have the 3 images we want to create the brush set. So next step, hold Ctrl key or Command on Mac, click on the image and create a selection. Once you created the selection, you're gonna go to Edit and Brush Preset, okay? And then you have a new brush done. Let's do the same with the second one. Edit, define brush preset, okay. And then with the last one, edit, select, edit, define brush preset, and okay. And now we have those three images like a brush set. So first one, let's try. Boom, now we have the wheels. And the next one, the 3/4, and you can change the size, you know, easy like this. And then the last one, you can have something like this, like that. If you want it, you can just add this one, and you can rotate and adjust. One quick tip I would just give you guys is when you create the wheels that I forgot to mention, when you're creating the wheels, let me pick up the original wheels like this, okay? Yeah. So first, I think it's a good idea to manage the brain, okay? Just take this out. And if you wanted to add more elements or edit the wheels, that's fine. It's up to you. Sometimes I do it. It is extremely good to have some kind of addition in my personal edition, I mean, when I'm doing my wheel set. Okay, just do something like this. Again, just edit, define brush preset, and then you have the new wheels. Ok? Então, galera, viram como é fácil esse processo de você criar a roda? Você só pega a roda, aí você, o que você vai fazer? Você faz como eu fiz agora. Vou até apagar esse aqui. Foi essa daqui que eu criei um extra, né? Tá. Então faz como eu fiz agora. Você pode pegar a roda, tira o logo para evitar de acontecer o que acontece às vezes na internet, de você ver uma marca lá super famosa que botou um sketch de divulgação do veículo deles, e aí você vê ele está com a roda de outra marca, com o logo de outra marca. Isso é uma gafe terrível. Então, na hora de você criar o teu brush preset, faz isso aqui, pega a sua roda e tira o logo. Pronto, aí você cria o brush. Você vai fazer o quê? Ctrl, você vai criar a seleção nele aqui. Criou a seleção, Edit, Define Brush Preset, e aí você vai ter o brush novo, tá bom? Let me see if I can change or do something more in this case. No, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna spend more time editing the wheels, personalizing the wheels. I just want to show how you can use those wheels. So I'm going to pick up one of the wheel templates I have right now, because I have the 140 brushes right here in my Photoshop. When you purchase the 140 perspective ebook, you're going to receive as a bonus brush template, which you can install into your Adobe Photoshop. I don't know yet how to install this on Procreate or Sketchbook Pro. So guys, if you have any idea how to do that, just send me a DM message, direct message on Instagram. Then I can add this to Procreate and Sketchbook Pro, okay? So I'm gonna pick up one of the cars I have right here. So I'm gonna pick up this nice coupe right here. You know, I have this one. Okay, fine. Now I have just the perspective. Okay, I'm not working yet in the design. So if I wanted to add the wheels, I'm gonna use another layer. Então eu só pego o brush e coloco aqui, adiciono um novo layer e boom, agora eu tenho a roda. Entendeu? Diminuo o tamanho para ficar ajustado. So I just resize the wheels to fit the design. This, if you want it, you can erase, clean it up what is inside the wheel arch. Okay, like this, and then you have the wheels. Do the same with the rear, into the rear wheel arches, just like that. And then you can, or you can duplicate, or you can add another layer, put the wheels, just change like this. I know I'm using with the logo. In this case, well, I didn't create the brush without the logo, so I had to clean it up right here. It's good like this. Okay, now we have the wheel set. Okay, easy like this. Just one thing, when you I always say this in my live sessions, when you start rendering your car, the only thing you have to pay attention with the wheel set is Photoshop does gives the interpretation of the midtones and the shadows. It means that all the blank parts or the empty parts into the wheels, like the highlights and light tones, it doesn't appear. It's gonna be like transparency, you know. So what you have to do? Let me show you what happens. If you see, if I want to sketch into a blue background like this, as you can see, you're gonna see a lot of transparency in this wheel. What you have to do when you create your wheels layer, you have to create another layer behind this one and fill it with white or light gray, just to have those wheels filled. Okay, just like this, almost like this. All right, do the same, the rear one. And then you have the wheel set. All right, so that's it, and then you can just merge the layers. If you want, it can edit a little bit more the wheels. You can add some kind of dodge and burn contrast. This, like, you know, just emphasize a little bit more, some highlights, and add some more volume with the shadows, and then you have those wheels set, completely done. Okay, so that's it, guys. It's quite simple to do like this. All right, So, next, it's gonna be the paths. So I'm gonna pick up this. I'm gonna take advantage of this sketch and start working with the paths. So I'm just the only thing I'm gonna do is changing the background, and let me do something right here with the paths. Path, usa 2 e verde. Okay. Now we can. Okay. Now we can understand the paths. So, how to work with the paths? When I create my paths, I always use 2 layers. Okay. The first layer, I'm gonna use the whole car silhouette. And there's a lot of way to work with the paths, but one that I like the most is, and how I learned it inside the automotive industry, is to work like when we work into alias. Because when we work on alias, we just create the first polygon, and then we can, okay, the second step, create the curvatures, and then at the end add the fillets and the curve blends. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do right here. Create the polygons, then add curvatures and fillets at the end. Okay, it's just a 3-step. I call it inside the 3 pillars of rendering, I call it 3-step path. Okay, so we're gonna work. I'm gonna just name it right here as the 3-step path method. This is what we're gonna do right now, and it's really useful. Okay, so normally when we start doing the paths, we have the habit to do something like this, you know, creating a lot of anchor points. Guys, don't do this, please. It's real difficult to keep the nice curvature, and you're gonna have a lot of anchor points to edit, so your work is gonna be a mess. Just keep it simple and clean, clean as much as you can. Okay, so first we're gonna find the main points we have to add the anchor points. So we're gonna add into the, well, let's start doing. So I'm gonna use some curvature transitions and some tensions to add the anchor points for those polygons. Okay, so I'm gonna use one right here, and then we can set everything. Okay, next step, just add, edit, something like this. And now it is time to add the curvatures. Well, to add the curvatures, just point your cursor over the band. Okay, when you point over the band, you see it's gonna be magnet. The anchor will be magnetized, and then you can add this anchor where you want, where you desire. Most of the times I use this in the middle of the band or close to the point. It depends, okay? In this case, I'm gonna add in the middle. Então, nesse caso, eu vou adicionar no meio. Vocês podem ver, galera, que aqui o que eu fiz foi o seguinte: eu criei só o polígono principal da silhueta. Criando o polígono principal da silhueta, você vai colocar na transição entre as curvas e onde você tem as tensões nas curvas. E você vê que eu coloquei tudo no sentido horário, então procura manter essa leitura. So guys, something that I forgot to mention, try to keep it in the clockwise, just keep it in clockwise just to create a nice method for you, okay? Just to avoid to waste time or something else. Keep your work organized with the methods. So let's add another point right here. Another one right here, because we have it this close to the curvature like this. Another one. Well, maybe we need some, right? Yeah, we need another one right here. Just add a little bit of crown on the surface, on the curvature, I mean. A little bit of crown right here. And then we have this and that. Okay, second step done. So first step, create the polygons. Second step, add curvatures. And third step, let's finish creating the fillets. So to create the fillets, what do we have to do? We have to delete the initial anchor point. So we have this both curvature. We have this curvature right here. Okay, what are you gonna do? We're gonna just clean up the first one we added. So when you point the cursor over the anchor point, you're gonna see the minus sign. So just click on the band on the anchor point, and you will see that the curvature is there. Okay. Now we can hold the Control key, and you will see this white arrow appearing right now. So it is time just to edit the curvature right here. One thing that I forgot to mention. Always, first movement you have to do, check this icon right here. As you can see, this small icon right here, the path selection tool. Click on that, and then make sure that the constraint path dragging is allowed, okay, is enabled. So once the constraint path dragging is enabled, as you can see, when you change the curvature, it's gonna change just the curvature inside these two limits. On the other hand, if you have the constraint path dragging disabled, what is gonna happen? When you add two anchor points and delete this one, what you're gonna see what you're gonna see is something like this, you know? When that option is disabled, you will see the whole curvature changing. So this is one of the most issues we find on Photoshop. And you can see the path dragging is disabled. This is what happens with the curvature. So always take a look on this black, the path selection tool, and enable the constraint path dragging. Okay, guys, so far so good. Are you okay? So let's keep moving. Let's take a look on this. We're gonna do the same right here. Delete this. Hold Control key, and then you can add and you can balance the curvature. Try to avoid. You have these holders right here, so try to avoid something like this. Try to avoid something like that. Try sometimes, yeah, you know, sometimes you can keep it like this, but try to keep the the controllers. I don't know specifically the name of this this part of the anchor point, but the controllers, just keep it in a equal distance related to the tension, you know, the tension of the line. So next one, I'm gonna delete this one and do the same. Okay, let's equalize this one. Okay, here we have a nice curvature. As you can see right here, we have a nice curvature. Here we can just make it close or keep it close. Então vocês podem reparar o que eu estou fazendo aqui. Eu tirei a curvatura. Vocês viram que eu habilitei aquela função que eu habilitei, extremamente importante no Photoshop, porque quando você clica aqui no Path Selection, se o Constraint Path Dragging estiver desativado, ferrou. A tua curvatura vai sambar inteira, entendeu? Vai ser um bamboleio aqui na tua curvatura. Vai acontecer isso aqui, ó. Ó o que vai acontecer. E quando você ativa o Path Dragging, você só mexe no que está dentro dos dois anchor points, tá bom? Let's do the same right here. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do the same right here. Delete this one. And let's add another one right here and delete this. And here we are. Here we have all the curvatures we need. And that's it. That's the work with the path. Another thing, some things that you have to pay attention. I'm gonna create the wheel arches just to show this nice example. Let's add this curvature right here and this one right there. Let's adjust this curvature the best way. Just like this. Okay, now we have a nice curvature. Well, let's take a look. So now I have the selection. When I add this to a solid color, for example, as you can see, let me just use it like a blue one. Okay. So now we have the shape path. How to subtract this wheel arch from the whole main body. Another thing that you have to pay attention when you create your paths, sometimes you're gonna see something like, you know, take a look on the selection toolbox, the path box right here. Oops, sorry. Take a look right here. If you see something like this in your path box, you have to pick up all the paths. Control A to set. No, sorry. You have to select all like this. Just drag to select all, or you can use the plus signal, or you can select this one, combine shapes, right here on the top menu. All right. Once you do something like this, all the field selection will be inside the paths. Okay. Make sure to do this before start working with your paths. Okay, but in this case, I want to subtract this path polygon from the whole selection. What can I do? You can just click on this, Ctrl X to cut, and Ctrl V to paste. What I did right here, all the paths follows an hierarchy. You know, you have like something like this on the top. So when you cut and paste the polygon, it means that you're gonna cut, for example, if this path is on the back of all the paths, it means that when you cut with Ctrl X, you're in paste with Ctrl V, you're gonna put it on the top of them. So it's gonna make your work easy. So let's take a look. Let's do Ctrl X to cut, Ctrl V to paste, and now I can just change this the polygon properties to subtract from shape. Okay, and this is what is gonna happen. Alright? Então, gente, toda vez que vocês trabalharem com Path, lembra do seguinte. Primeiro, tudo tem que estar... olhando no Path Box, você criou o contorno do seu polígono. A seleção tem que estar... O conteúdo tem que estar para dentro dele. Então, como você faz isso? Você clica no sinal de mais, ou então você vem aqui em cima nessa caixinha, tá? E você altera a configuração para o Combine Shapes. Dessa forma, todos os paths vão ficar com o conteúdo para dentro. Aí você quer fazer um recorte. Vamos supor, você quer fazer esse recorte da caixa de roda. O que você vai fazer? Você vai apertar Ctrl X, Ctrl V, tá? Vamos voltar para a condição aqui. Ctrl X para cortar, Ctrl V para colar. Você vai vir aqui depois e dar um Subtract from Shape. O que acontece aqui? Quando você faz dessa maneira, vamos supor que o arco da caixa de roda, esse polígono que eu criei, estava aqui embaixo e o main body está aqui em cima. E eu preciso recortar o arco da caixa de roda do main body. Se ele está aqui embaixo, ele não vai recortar. Então, o que eu tenho que fazer? Eu tenho que cortá-lo e copiar aqui para cima. Então, você dá o Ctrl X, Ctrl V, ele vem aqui para cima na hierarquia dos paths. E aí, agora sim, você pode pedir para que esse daqui de cima subtraia ao que está aqui embaixo. E assim vai funcionar, tá bom? So, guys, this is the way I can work with paths. A good exercise to start learning the paths is to create, let me see, you can create something like this, maybe another one like that, and another one like this, you know, and okay, now you can see what I was talking about. Então, isso aqui é um exercício só para vocês aprenderem como vocês vão trabalhar com o Path. Pensa no seguinte, ó, tá vendo o que está acontecendo aqui? Oh, guys, take a look on this work path right here. You see, we have the polygons right here, but there's no, they are empty. So it means that all of them are using another kind of properties right here. So they are in the intersect shape areas. What we need to do, select all of them and then combine shapes. You're gonna see all of them right here. Okay, now they are with the selection, the filling inside of them. So now if I create a solid, you will see something like this. Okay, in this case, I want to subtract this rectangle. What can I do? Let me check. Subtract. Okay, I subtracted. But what happens right here? Maybe the rectangle is into the hierarchy. It's below the circle and the triangle. So what I need to do? I need to put the rectangle on the top of them, on the top of the circle and on the top of the triangle. So again, cut, Ctrl X, V, Control V to paste. And you can see now we subtracted the rectangle from the circle and the triangle. So if I want to keep it, the whole triangle, I just need to Control X and Control V again. And then we can see we have only the circle being subtracted by the polygon, okay? Guys, that's it for the paths. It's just a matter of practicing those concepts I taught you. Então, galera, vocês podem perceber aqui o que tinha acontecido. Vocês viram que todos eles, nenhum estava com preenchimento interno. Você tem que vir aqui, selecionar tudo, vai lá na função, aqui em cima, nas propriedades dele. Eu não sei por que não está indo agora. O Photoshop está muito louco aqui. Bom, eu não sei o que houve com o meu Photoshop. Ele deu uma travada bonita. Beleza. Então, você vai na função aqui, tá vendo? E aí você dá o Combine Shapes. Beleza. Estão todos selecionados. Aí você quer subtrair o tal do retângulo do círculo e do triângulo. O que você vai fazer, então? Você vai dar aqui o Subtract. Mas vocês viram que ele está acontecendo o quê? Ele está jogando todo o preenchimento para fora e não está fazendo nada daquilo do que eu queria. Por que acontece isso? Porque na hierarquia você tem o círculo, o triângulo e o retângulo está lá embaixo. Você tem que pegar ele daqui de baixo e jogar lá em cima. Então você vai lá, Ctrl X, Ctrl V, jogou ele para cima. Ah, agora ele está subtraindo, mas ele está subtraindo também o triângulo. E eu não quero que ele subtraia o triângulo. O que eu tenho que fazer? Pegar o triângulo, Ctrl X, Ctrl V de novo, e o triângulo vai para cima. Então, agora na hierarquia, o que nós temos? O triângulo lá em cima, que não está sofrendo subtração de ninguém. Nós temos o retângulo no meio, que está subtraindo o círculo. Entendeu? É assim que funciona com os paths. So, now we finished this topic about the path tools, and now we're going to finish talking about some ways you can use the 140 perspective. So how can you do this? Well, there's a lot of ways. In my case, I'm going to use inside the Adobe Photoshop. If I wanted to create, okay, think about to practice a little by little every day. So let me take a look on the. Let me take a look on the coupes like this. So if I wanted to create a coupe, okay, I'm gonna start the day one with a coupe or the city cars as you wish. You don't need to follow all the sequence, but I recommend you sometimes to follow the sequence just to not to feel like, okay, what I'm gonna do today? I did city cars, I did, SUVs. You can choose anything you want. So you can choose anything you want. Okay, so I'm gonna do the coupe right here because I want it. But if you want it, you can start with the city cars following the sequence. O Renan fez uma pergunta aqui, se tem alguma diferença entre usar rodas diretas como imagem feitas no brush. Cara, assim, é mais para facilitar. É só para não ter um monte de arquivo no meu computador que eu tenho que ficar buscando toda hora para achar uma roda. Com o brush você faz isso. E a qualidade depende da roda que você baixar no Google. Se você pegar, isso funciona tanto para a imagem quanto para o brush. Se você pegar uma imagem de baixa qualidade, na hora de criar o brush ele vai ter baixa qualidade. Agora, se você criar um brush com uma roda de altíssima qualidade, é outro caso, entendeu? So, guys, okay, now I set the car right here. What I can do, I'm gonna just put the opacity to create some kind of a transparency right here, maybe 10%. All right. Create another layer. And then you can start drawing over this layer, all right? What I recommend you to do your, just let me change the setup right here. What I recommend you guys to do when you start doing this practicing is, first of all, the whole silhouette. Draw the whole silhouette first, okay? And start from the front ends, clockwise until towards the ends, and go back to the front end again, okay? And this is the way I recommend you to start practicing with the perspectives. Try to avoid just copying, okay? Try to understand, try to assimilate the perspective. I recommend you to pick up, okay, let's use this as an example. If today is the day to do this side view coupe, do not only one, do it 10 times, 15 times, 20 times, okay? Using the overlay. I like to do the wheel arch like this. Doing this way, I think you can have a nice control on the curvatures. I'm gonna change my camera. I don't know if I can. No, I can't change right now. Yeah, but I will need to change. Let me see if I can change the camera just to show you the. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can. Camera. Okay, now we have the front camera. I'm gonna just change the screen like this, you know, now you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. This is the way I like to use with a Photoshop. And then I can create the wheel arches. Just like this. If you feel comfortable to do something, you know, create the wheel arches doing like this, do it. I like pretty much doing like this, you know, because I can control the whole curvature. It's easy like this, you know. And then I have the whole silhouette. And then you can start feeling the main graphics, like the windshields, like the DLO, like the backlights, you know. Create the side view curvatures, like this division between the hood and the body sides. You can create the A pillar, the roof arc, and then the C pillar. And after that, you can add some kind of a nice graphics to your car, you know, work into different shapes like this. Okay, create the DLO. In this case, I just created the DLO, a kind of a template for the DLOs, but you can change the DLO, you can change the car proportion itself. Like, you know, in this case, if I wanted to create another kind of a dialogue, something, you know, more like this, I can try to create some kind of a different readings for your shapes, you know, and then you will have a nice ideas and a lot of different and creative ways to work with this. Well, another way to work, I'm gonna use this like an example because I don't have much time right now to print this one, but imagine this is you just pick it up one of the perspectives and you print it out. Okay, so what you can do is pick up another blank sheet, a blank piece of paper, you know. I'm gonna reduce just hold on, guys. I'm gonna reduce the studio lighting right now, just to make it easy to look what I'm doing. Okay. I think now you can see better what I'm doing. Então vamos lá. So now what I'm gonna do, you can imagine it. This is okay. It's not my screen. It's just the sketch printed. Okay, so you're gonna pick up another blank piece of paper and then start doing like this. It's gonna be useful if you have some tapes to fix your blank paper, you know, or just pick up a clip to keep in the right position. Okay. If you have a light pad, you can put the template over the light pad, and you put another blank piece of paper over there and do something like this. Or you can use if you have a Cintiq, you can use the Cintiq like I'm using as a light pad, you know, and then you can start practicing like this. You can do some kind of quite simple lines and very light, because after that you can keep drawing, you know. Oh, let me just change let me do something. Let me see if I can change. Okay, now it's better to understand, you know. This is an exercise. It's really, really good to first understand the perspective, and then you will achieve another skills with your hands, because you're gonna try to avoid rotating a lot. The paper, you know. Try to keep the work clean enough, just like that. Quite simple and easy. And then you can add more details. I strongly recommend you when you do something like this, okay, first do this whole silhouette. Guys, please do not forget to create the wheels, okay? These are extremely important. And then we have nice wheels done right here. Let's do the same. And this. And guys, try to give it a nice finishing, ok? Galera, então procura fazer bem feito, com cuidado, com calma. Não sai querendo terminar rápido o desenho. Aproveita a experiência. So guys, don't try to make it quick or fast, you know? Enjoy the learning, enjoy the experience. And do not forget to represent the gaps. The gaps are extremely important. They are crucial in your sketching process. Okay, now we have the sketch. You can just take the template out and you can keep exploring the design, or, you know, emphasize first some lines like the silhouette. I always like to emphasize the silhouette, you know, just like this, because we need to see the sketch. Sometimes we put on the board and we can see on the wall, I mean on the board, on the wall, and we need to see maybe 5 to 6 meters away from the board. So you need to emphasize the lines a lot to see in a far distance. So that's the reason why I do something like this. And then you can add more details. And then you can add some kind of a nice graphics like this, you know. Think about the shapes you're creating. And my recommendation in this first moment, try to avoid hatching your sketches, you know. Pay attention on the lines and the graphics, and once you have more skills, once you feel more confident, and then yes, you can start using hatches. You know, just add more details. Use a soft pencil in this case. I really like to use a soft pencil. Well, in this case, I strongly recommend you guys to start with a soft pencil instead of using ball pens, because the ball pens creates more precise lines, you know. And if you have no skills yet, when you use ball pens, it's easy to feel frustrated to not see the sketch like you would like to be, okay? So at the beginning, try the pencils, and then you can move when you feel more confident and you see the lines working fine. And then you can move to ball pens. You know, something, you can do something like this. Okay, guys, that's it. Another thing we can do, let me change my whole setup right now. Camera, display, okay, no, wow. Let me change, just hold on a second. Okay, now you can see me. So let's get back to the screen. Okay, let's get back to the screen. Okay, right now, another thing you can do, you can create some kind of compositions for ideation boards, like, okay, I want to use, let me pick up another one. Oh, let's keep on this. I want to use the side view right here, like that, you know, like the big one to represent my whole idea. So I can add another layer, the front quarter, maybe like this, you know, reduce the size, you know, I can do something like that. Create my composition and another layer right here with the rear ends, just like that, so that I can create all the views in the same page. Yeah, I think that's it. That's good. You know, you can create more kind of a different boards, you know, some more kind of a different situations, and don't feel stuck in the same, always in the same position. Or you can maybe change or rotate the size of this. You can flip this horizontally just to have a nice composition to your boards, you know. Change it, play with that. Okay, be creative. That's the most important thing right here. Okay, guys. So I hope you enjoy this ebook, because I made it with a lot of effort to give you guys the best tool to improve your skills and start giving the first steps into automotive, ok? Bom dia, Harley. Foi assim mesmo que você criou ontem, só que você só clicou, você não desenhou por cima depois, você tem que desenhar por cima. Não é só botar aqui e deixar a composição, agora você tem que trabalhar um tema de design, entendeu? So, guys, be creative. I'm gonna give you a little spoiler, because we're not gonna stop the ebook in the 140 perspectives. In December, I'm gonna launch the interior perspective ebook. Okay, it's gonna be the same. I don't think we're gonna have 140, but the crucial perspectives we use inside automotive. And in January, maybe, I'm gonna launch the motorcycle ebook, perspective and side views. Okay, we're gonna have the different motorcycle platforms and different kind of a motorcycle types, you know, and you'll be allowed to draw the motorcycles in the side view, which is the most important, and in the front and rear quarter views, okay? So stay tuned, guys. Yes, we're gonna have motorcycles because it's my motorcycle is my passion since I worked at a Honda motorcycle, so I learned it a lot inside Honda. So I'm gonna give you this kind of knowledge to create a motorcycle. So it's gonna be some kind of a template as well, like this, and you're gonna be able to draw anything you want. So you're gonna be maybe in February next year. You're gonna be able to draw any car you want. You're gonna be able to draw any kind of interior and any kind of motorcycle. Okay, guys? So I think that's it. Renan, ele ia ser dezembro. Eu já falei para vocês. Vai ser em dezembro. Vai rolar. Calma. Nós vamos começar logo mais um Sketchflix aqui, só falando de alias, tá? Fica ligado. Provavelmente na semana que vem a gente já deve começar. Guys, any question? We're gonna finish this live right now. So if you have any question, that's the time. Let me take a look at this question. Leandro, tudo bem? Quando você cria esse brush do carro, você pode usar o path também para ter curvas mais precisas? Exatamente. O primeiro passo é usar esse brush, e aí depois você pode fazer aquilo que eu fiz no step anterior. Volta 10 casas e olha como eu criei os paths. Então, o primeiro passo, você coloca aqui a perspectiva, depois o segundo passo você pode... Depois que você tiver todo o tema de design pronto, aí você coloca você vai colocar os paths, tá bom? Sir, can you please show us the basic perspective lines for this view, for DLO, wheels, blah, 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 blah? Man, you have all the perspective swap. I don't need to show that for you right now. You have everything you need. Very useful. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Thank you. As dicas foram excelentes. Valeu, Wallace. Espero que ajude demais. Mas com esses brushes fica fácil criar outras composições alterando as linhas. Com certeza. Porque agora você tem um ponto de partida. Cara, eu vou falar uma frase aqui que eu tenho na minha parede aqui no estúdio, que é do Michael Jordan. Você pode praticar 8 horas por dia, mas se a técnica estiver errada, então se tornará bom em algo errado. Concentre-se nos fundamentos e o nível de tudo elevará. Ou seja, se você praticar com uma base errada, você vai ficar bom em fazer algo errado. Se você tem uma base dessa aqui, você pode trabalhar da melhor maneira possível, cara, você vai ficar bom rápido, entendeu? Let me see if I have this. Get the fundamentals down. Yeah. So, guys, I have, when I created this ebook, just a quick story. When I start thinking about this ebook, I have a phrase right here in my on my wall. It's from Michael Jordan, and he says, "Get the fundamentals down, and the level of everything you do will rise." It means that if you practice every day, 80 hours a day, and the technique's wrong, you're gonna be good in something really, really wrong. Okay, so again, get the fundamentals down, and the level of everything you do will rise. So keep the fundamentals, practice over those fundamentals. In this case, the fundamentals is this perspectives. So if you practice in the right way, you're gonna be good in something right and something good, okay? That's the point. And guys, again, if you wanted, mini advice to use wireless headphone. If you would try, I can bet you won't change it back. I do prefer this one for lives. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I really liked it and appreciate it. You guys be here today. This live will be available only for 24 hours. So if you wanted to learn again and practice, just check it out. You have until tomorrow morning to watch and learn a little bit more. Okay, so guys, it's time to practice. You have all the tools you need to work. Okay, and again, if you wanted to purchase the 100, will there ever be a video about rendering with markers? Guy, how can I say, inside the industry, inside automotive studios, it's we don't use anymore the markers. Okay, so in the last 5 years, I've never used anymore the markers. So we use normally the Photoshop with a Cintiq. So don't get frustrated. You can work with the markers. Maybe I'll do someday, but essentially inside automotive studios, we work digitally, okay? Because it's less expensive to work with the markers. It's less aggressive for the nature, you know. So yeah, markers, it's more like for the first steps at the beginning of the process, okay? So, and guys, if you wanted to purchase the 140 perspective ebook, there's a link right now on the screen, but I'll keep the link on the description below, together with the master course. So if you wanted to increase your skills and boost your skills to the next level and learn with me, and if you wanted to practice with all of my students, you're gonna have access to my students WhatsApp group, and I think it's gonna be the best investment of your life on 2020. Okay, finish this year increasing your skills and taking it to the next level, and get ready for 21. Okay, because I think we're gonna have something good happening next year for automotive designers. I hope so. Get ready for that. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the learning, enjoy sketching, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.